In this video, we'll take a look at the event planning page that your clients will see when logged into your event portal. On the event planning page, your client will have access to all of the items that you've assigned to them, such as their request list, planning forms, and timelines. For the music playlist, it'll show them how many songs they've added to the list. They can click on the title Music Playlist to bring up a menu of options. The first is to actually open the playlist for further editing. The second option is to view the playlist. They can see all the songs that they've selected so far. The third option is to download the playlist as a PDF file. And finally, the last option would be to send the playlist to their printer to print off a hard copy. This works similarly for all the other items in the list. For example, our planning form. We can open it for editing, we can view it on the screen, we can download it to PDF, or we can print it. The percentage bar is simply an indication of how many questions they've filled out so far versus the total number of questions that might still be left blank. It's not necessarily that they have to get to 100%, as often clients don't have a need to fill in every single field on a planning form, but it does give them some indication as to how much of that form is filled out. If they see a very low number, they know that there's more work to be done. Once they've finished a particular item, they can click in the checkbox to mark it as complete. When they mark an item as complete, this will send you and the assigned staff member an email containing all of that information and letting you know that the client has marked it as complete. It will also check it off the box here and color it in gray to let the client know that this item is complete. When they're viewing their dashboard, any item that's marked as complete will not appear under the open items list because it's something that's already done and doesn't require any further work. Let's say that your client, though, forgot something and they need to come in and make an additional change. Even though it's marked as complete and it's grayed out, they can still click on the item name and it shows them when it was marked as complete, but they can still choose to edit that form. This will pop up an alert letting them know that it's going to mark it as being incomplete at this time. If they choose OK, it will let them back into that particular item. You'll notice then, after they make changes and they go back to the planning tab, that that particular item is no longer marked as complete. So when they're done with it, they'll need to check it off again to mark it as complete. Up at the top, we let the client know when you need all items marked complete by. This is based on the number of lockout days that you've specified when setting up their event portal.